Hi, I'm Alicia. I'm a first year studying Creative Expressive Arts, Health and Wellbeing, and I am the Arts Society Secretary.
There we go. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Thank you for your time. And then when you say that you're the Art Society Secretary, that obviously is voluntary. So obviously when people volunteer their time as it is volunteering week, woohoo, yeah, we'll get that proper there. They volunteer their time. Can you just run us through what a secretary for the Art Society technically has to do?
Yes, so I run a lot of our social media, so our Instagrams and Facebooks. So everything that we post is pretty much on me. I also reply to all of our emails and Facebook messages about like inquiries on the society. We just organise events, so I help quite a lot doing that. Just ideas and stuff. And if we need to contact like artists to host workshops, I'm normally behind the screen trying to find them and chatting to them about that. So that's like my main role, really.
What was the main reason that drew you towards the society role as secretary?
I've always loved just kind of the boring stuff. I love chatting to people and I just love connecting with other people in like an artistic community. So it really drew me. And I'm also a bit of a social media geek. So running that kind of thing really, really gets me going.
It's amazing that the fact that as well, like this is your first year at university. So like, how did you get involved in that? Because not a lot of people that are society committee members are first years.
Funnily enough, all of our committee are first years. The Arts Society, they all left last year, they all graduated. And I know a friend on foundation year of my course, and they suggested that we pick up the Arts Society and would I kind of like to get involved. And so we've all kind of thrown ourselves in at the deep end and just got it back up again and back up and running. So just a bit of a challenge.
I bet you Joe Lewis absolutely loved that email.
Probably, I think so.
That's it. Obviously, with it, there are challenges that come there as well. But I suppose doing the course, as you said, with your course, they're doing a course and then running a society that are very similar and mixed match. How is that eventful and like really helpful towards your course?
Well, it's really useful because my course is really aimed at the beneficial practices that come with art for like mental health and mental well-being. So it gives me the opportunity to host workshops with the Art Society, so I get a bit of an idea of what to do on my degree, and just really see the actual benefits that we have to our members and their well-being. So yeah, really, it's a really good little kind of side bit for my degree.
And then with the actual society itself, has this year been? I imagine you guys wouldn't know because obviously most of you are first years, but you'll be able to see with other members and see with other people. Like, has it been a struggle with it all being online?
It's definitely been challenging and it's definitely been different, but we're really lucky that all of our members are really understanding. So if there are little technical blips, we can kind of just laugh about it. But also, whilst it being online, it is really different. It also gives us all an opportunity to connect with people in a different way because a lot of our members as well are first years who haven't got the opportunity to go out and socialise. So it gives them that opportunity, even if it is virtual.
And then that's not the only volunteering that you do. You're as busy as anybody that like we've spoken to so far. Talk to us about the experience that you do with other people outside of the university as well.
So before I started university, I worked quite closely with the British Heart, and I've also done quite a lot of work in my local community and food banks and stuff like that with my old job. So really anything kind of community based that makes an impact to the local people around me, I really try and get involved in. I've also just started volunteering for Age UK on their telephone friends system. So that's where you're paired up with someone in the elderly community who you kind of fill out a list of things that you're interested in and you get matched with someone who has similar interests and you just call them once a week and chat to them on the phone, and it just helps them and it also really helps like me. It's a good way to just connect with someone I wouldn't normally connect with, and know that I'm doing a little bit, and that's all I think really matters, is just making a little bit of an impact wherever you can.
And that, would you say that's the main aim of main gain of volunteering, is just a little bit of help in a community, whether it's student, whether it's your own community, personal household bound, or whether it's a brand new one that you're just going to lob yourself involved in? Would you say that's the main aim?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my goal is to connect with others that I wouldn't normally connect with, and to help them in any way I can, and just make that small bit of difference, because I think it's really important to just be active and helpful, really. That's my goal.
And that links back completely, full circle with the fact that you do art as well. Full circle. Like, it might not speak to one person, but it definitely does somebody else. Full circle time. Look at that. That is absolutely amazing. What would you say to somebody that looks at this and necessarily goes, well, that's not for me. I don't really fancy giving up 12 hours of my week or anything like that, and volunteering isn't really for me. What would you say to somebody that says that?
Well, I think there's always an area of volunteering that you can get involved with. People think it is like dedicating loads of your time, and in some areas it is, whereas kind of the new thing that I've signed up for with Age UK, that's literally an hour a week, not even an hour sometimes, where you're just chatting to someone on the phone, and it's really casual, and there are loads of volunteering opportunities that you don't have to dedicate a lot of time to, but you can still make a big difference. So look for stuff, just search stuff online. That's what I'm constantly like Googling, like what can I get involved in, what volunteering opportunities are there, even like virtually right now. There's so much that you can sign up for that doesn't take a lot of your time up.
There's going to be a link at the end of this video as well, with the student union's volunteering page there, where you can look on that, and obviously look on the virtual sign-outs for that, including obviously not only us at Phantom Media, but obviously the Art Society social medias as well, and doing that. We'll finish on the Art Society, because why not? They're all there. They're all amazing. They're all incredible human beings that do a lot of interesting and amazing things. Just tell us a little bit about what you guys have got planned for this next term.
So we're trying to get in touch with a lot of local artists who can host workshops. We managed to have like a clay workshop where we all made pinch pots last term, and that was really successful. So we're getting involved with Banks Mill Studios, and seeing who they can get us in touch with, as well as Art Corps, and just really trying to get in touch with local people